Tap in. What's the word? Tap in. When I do these methods, got a couple tricks up my sleeve. What's the word? Tap in. What's the word? Tap in. What's the word? What's the word? Tap in. Had somebody already said it. What's the word? What up, though? Bless us with some gems, some freebies. Grand evening. What's good? Hi. What it do? What it do? What's the word? Y'all ready for these free gems? Y'all ready for this free information? All right, so let's get to it. I'm giving gems and I'm recording. I'm making all type of stuff at the same time. So a lot of people out there want to get rich. A lot of people want to make fast money. A lot of people want to, figure out ways to, make 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 now. A lot of people out there think fraud or scamming is like the fastest way and the easiest way like to make 10, 20, 30, all this money. And a lot of people don't use their brain. A lot of people don't understand the logistics and the magnitude of what's going on. It's different levels to fraud and scamming and cybersecurity hacking and all that different type of stuff like that. It's a lot of people out there that want to do whatever they feel is easiest for them or they feel like it's the easiest thing out there to do. A lot of people right now are doing the check fraud and all that stuff like that. And check fraud got to be one of the silliest things that you could be doing right now. Because at the end of the day, you're putting yourself on camera, you're creating a paper trail. A lot of people are stealing checks and using the same information, account information and banking information to cash the same checks at different banks. See, a lot of people don't know. It's a lot of fraud and there's a lot of scamming going on in the corporation world. It's a lot of people becoming millionaires in the corporation world in the white collar world because they're not out here doing checks. They're not out here making duplicate cards. They're not out here doing all that stuff like that. You got people that's working in HR that's creating ghost employees that's basically making it seem like this person is real. This person works here and they're getting paid every time everybody else gets paid and they're making money and they're getting that money from that person. You got people that are taking a dollar out of or a quarter out of or a small amount out of everybody's account. And if you do the math, a dollar out of 100,000 people accounts is $100,000. $2 out of 100 counts is $200,000. $10 out of 100,000 counts is $1,000,000. And it's not going traceable because you got somebody with $7,566.77 in their account and $10 goes away, they're not going to notice that. They're not going to pay attention to that. Why? Because at the end of the day, people have bills and then people got direct deposits and people got accounts that's every month that comes out of their account. So they're not going to pay attention to that. See, I'm not Credit is the number one money game in the world. And that's what people are starting like not realizing. Everybody want to get a CPN and go get this car and get this home, but they don't even know what a CPN stands for. I see so many people on YouTube, these cop cam videos, going to these car lots, and they get caught, and they be like, "Oh, I brought this CPN for somebody." They be like, "What's a CPN?" They be like, "Oh, blah blah blah, this and that." I don't even know, or they just said I can use it to get a car. I'm dropping free game, my brother. You gotta start from somewhere to get. You gotta start somewhere to get to somewhere. I'm not gonna come over here and be like, oh yeah, do this, do that, do that, and then here you go, here go $1 million. No, because first of all, YouTube has community guidelines, so there's only so much that I can say without any problems. Second of all, if you can't connect the dots and understand what I'm saying for you to be on a higher scale of getting money, then that's on you. I have nothing to do with that. See, that's y'all problem. Y'all want me to tell y'all something that y'all know nothing about. So if I tell you, okay, so you gotta, if you wanna do this cybersecurity and make $10,000, you gotta go download your socks and proxies. Once you download your socks and proxies, then you gotta connect the IPs and the configurations. Once you connect the IPs and the configurations, then you gotta make sure. Y'all not gonna know nothing about what I'm talking about. Then y'all gonna get mad and be like, oh, this is fake, this ain't real, somebody scammed me. Don't nobody got time to be hearing all that. Because at the end of the day, it's people who do know about what that is and understand what those are and the terminology, and they're going to be the ones that be successful at the method or doing whatever they do. Why? Because they took their time and did their own research. I'm not going to come to you and say I know how to do what you know how to do better than you, and I never did it before. It don't work like that. If you never drove a truck before, a semi-truck, you don't got your CDL license, you're not going to know the rules and the regulations of how to drive a truck to make it to California to pick up your $1 million. Because you've never done it before. You just see everybody else doing it, driving trucks. So you're like, man, I'm going to drive a truck too and go to California. You're going to get behind that truck and be stuck. Then you're going to be mad and like, man, this is bull. See, I'm trying to teach y'all how to work smarter and not harder. There's too many people out there that's too green and too gullible that's seeing these people flash hundreds of thousands of dollars and they're not doing their own research and understanding what's really going on. See, cybersecurity hacking, first of all, too many people out there want to become workers. When the vendor is the person who makes the most money. When you go on the dark web and you try to go buy whatever you want to buy, you're buying it from a vendor. You're buying it from a plug. And regardless if whatever you buy is going to make you money or not, or you're going to know what you're doing, they're going to make that money, point blank, period. So understand that and connect those dots right there. The vendors make more money. And those people are selling y'all things and things on there that y'all don't even know if it's real or not. And at the end of the day, they gonna make their money regardless. Now it's up to you to figure out if this is real or not. And be frustrated. And keep spending y'all money going in here and there and there and there and there and all this other stuff. Then it's gonna be the next method or the next play that come up and they're like, oh, I want to do that. Or just like the chase glitch. That was not a glitch. There was no such thing as a chase glitch. People just goofy. There was a glitch in the system that will allow you to, there won't be any, certain banks when you go deposit checks, certain amount, depending on how long you've been a customer, depending on your account, it takes an X amount of time for certain amounts to clear. The only glitch was it wasn't taking time to clear, so whatever amount that you deposited was going to clear automatically. And then once the system got back on board and they realized all these checks was fake, all those people owed money in their own accounts. Where the fiends with the dog food? Get off my line with that. Then you got people who understand credit, who get credit profile numbers build the credit, and they walk into Chase Bank and do the exact same thing and without no problems, without having to pay the money back. They didn't try to get over on Chase Bank. They got over on the right way. When I do these methods, got a couple tricks up my sleeve. Talk to me. Talk to me. Ask me questions. What y'all need to know? Ask you some questions, man. Ask you some questions, man. What y'all need to know, man? I'm dropping gems. I'm dropping sauce for to make y'all a boss. Just ask you some questions. Do a mother fraud, I sell even sell a nigga. Do a mother fraud, I'll even sell a nigga tree. Doing mortgage fraud, I'll even sell a nigga tree. I remember that bad. Facts. Doing mortgage fraud, I'll even sell a nigga tree. I remember that one. I'm doing mortgage fraud, I sell a hoe. I'm doing nigga fraud, I sell a nigga. Alright. I'm even doing mortgage fraud, I sell a nigga trees. It says, can trade lines alone get you loans? Yes, trade lines alone can get you loans. You just gotta add the right trade lines at the right time. See, a lot of people be thinking getting loans and credit cards and lines of credit is hard. Listen, loans, credit cards, and lines of credit has to be the world's easiest finesse to get some money. The only thing about it is a lot of people don't know how to use it. They didn't teach us credit in high school, middle school, elementary school, college. No, they didn't teach us. They never taught us how to nothing financially. They didn't teach us how to make money and save money because if they taught us that, listen, you can literally walk in the bank and ask them for $10,000 and they'll give it to you. You can literally walk into a bank with a new LLC and EIN number and ask for $50,000 and they'll give it to you with no documentations. Those are called no-doc loans. Those are called bad credit loans. The only problem is they didn't teach us how to get them and what to do to structure our credit profiles to make sure we do get them. Because a lot of people think just because you got bad credit, you can get a bad credit loan. No, there's different factors that play into you getting a bad credit loan. These lenders and these banks want to make sure that you make enough money and that you can pay it back this amount of money, and because they got to make their money. That's what APRs are for. APRs is the percentage that these banks are going to make off you. So if you got bad credit, you might got a high APR, which means if you get a $10,000 loan, you might be paying $25,000, $30,000 back just because you got a high APR and you got bad credit. But if this person with good credit try to get that $10,000 loan, they might be paying back only $12,000 on the same loan in the same term. That's the difference. These banks want to make their money. These banks will give you a bad credit loan so they can make the money. They want to give out bad credit loans so that they can make more money. And then you got people with credit profile numbers or credit privacy numbers who are establishing credit on these things, getting loans, establishing trust funds, getting major loans, making payments on these loans for a couple months, taking that money, putting it in that trust fund, stop making payments, tell the bank that they ain't got the money no more. They used all the money trying to establish the business, it failed. They give they documents from that bank that they got the loan from. The money isn't in there. Now they file bankruptcy. There's different types of bankruptcy. Depending on which bankruptcy you file, you can either file bankruptcy where you don't got to pay the money back. You can file a bankruptcy where you only pay a small portion of it back. Donald Trump did this play and got $3 billion and he ain't have to pay back no money. See, a lot of people are working harder when they need to be working smarter. You work smarter, you will make way more money. Knowing how to make some money, listen, knowing how to make money and get some money is the best thing to do. And getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit is the best way to make some money. So learning how to get these things and doing these things will get you through the door because, like I said, you can do this with 1 business, 2 business, 3 business, 4 business, 5 business, 6 business, 7 business, 8 business. Nine. It doesn't matter how many business you establish. You can keep doing this until you don't want to do it no more. It's a legal finesse. I didn't create bankruptcy. I didn't create loans, credit cards, lines of credit. I didn't create none of these banks. I didn't create none of these lenders. I didn't create this system. I just learned it and I, you know, utilized it. Just like all these other people was doing, all these successful people and celebrities, and they got people around them that are doing the exact same thing. And they're learning how to do the exact same thing. Easy as that. The ticket to the Cali gotta pick up. The ticket to the Cali gotta pick up. The ticket to the Cali gotta ship it on the exotic trees. The ticket to the Cali pick up. The ticket to the Cali gotta take. The take a trip to Cali, got a shipment on exotic trees. How do we become vendors when some information is limited at CPN? Can you do this with a con? What are some good banks to use? Listen, the best banks to use when it comes to getting loans, credit cards, lines of credit, and CPNs and all that is credit unions and the smaller banks in your area. So all them smaller banks that be like in the Walmarts and the grocery stores and all them small banks that you ain't really heard of before, those are the ones. What's your question? I got 30K in my bank and I'm trying to buy a car right now, but it's so hard because I can't get a wire transfer. What do you mean you can't get a wire transfer? How do we become a vendors when some information is limited? You gotta do your research and figure out what you want to be a vendor for. Once you figure out what you want to be a vendor for, do you figure out where you can get this product or this information? Once you figure out where to get this product and information, you get it, you master it, and you sell it or you preach it. How can I connect with you? Lessons is $600. Got a new Telegram. Link is in my description. Or you can hit me up on my IG, King Hustle X1M. Link is in the video description. Hit me on my IG, King Hustle X1M, if y'all can't find the Telegram. But the new Telegram is in the description. Got a new telly. 600 for the FaceTime 101 Unlimited Gems. Y'all know what's going on. Can you use a VPN to get yourself a nice crib? A VPN has nothing to do with getting a crib, my brother. No. Selling all this dog from the vet, gotta clean the fleas. Sorry, fam, I'm in CPN. Can you use a CPN to get a crib? Because I was one. Listen, what are you doing to use it? What you getting a CPN? I mean, yeah, yeah, you can use a CPN to get a crib. For sure, yeah, you can. Got the heady waiting 30 minutes, but I'm up the street. Description, repeat your gram. It's in the description. I don't need no window shoppers coming to the Telegram. So if y'all ain't, listen, the only way you can contact me or get my attention or talk to me when you contact me on Telegram or my IGs, if you send a screenshot for whatever service that you want. If you're not sending that screenshot, you're not getting no answer. I'm not answering no free questions, none of that. If you got a question, that means you need help with something. That means you need lessons. So no screenshot, no reply, and you will be blocked. Yes, it's based on how much you make a month to get a crib. It's always 3 times the rent. So if the rent 1,000, you gotta make 3,000 a month. The rent 5,000, you gotta make $16,000 a month. Come on, y'all better ask you some questions. Kick in, kick in. Listen, the Telegram is the matrix code. The matrix code on Telegram. Link is in the description. Go subscribe right now. The matrix code. I ain't swiped the card in the month, still ain't missed a beat. I ain't swiped the card in the month, still ain't missed a beat. I know he's mentioned trade line supply before. I need some. What trade lines specifically do? AU accounts. Can I get a $15,000 loan with a CPN? Has 7? It's all about your debt. Early morning. Ah, shit. Early morning. Early mornings fishing on the south. All right, got it. Early morning fishing on the south. Early morning fishing on the south, trying to catch a fiend. So, what loans give you money instantly? It's a lot of loans that give you instantly. Biddy loan give you 25K instantly. I just made a video on it and dropped it today. You might as well answer the comments. I've been answering the comments. Whoever needs a CBN has no self-promotion in here. You will be blocked. Matter of fact, that's a warning. I ain't gonna block you, but that's a warning. In the kitchen, whipping up dope, giving back shots. In the kitchen, whipping up the whoop. In the kitchen, whipping up the whoop, giving back shots. In the kitchen, whipping up the woo. Ah. What to do? Stand up, tap in with y'all questions. Tap in. We got 30 more minutes. In the kitchen, whipping up that woo. Bruh don't got no sauce. This clickbait. Get your lame. Here, we gonna do this. Bow. Bye. I use for a corporation got over 550K. Y'all better tap in with the dark web, man. I told y'all ask me questions and I got answers. Trying to buy a house, I have some cash but no pay stub job. Can I hire myself through my own LLC and pay myself through payroll? What if they need to contact my employer? How much you got? How much you trying to pay for a crib and how much money cash you got? Nigga, you are the employer. You got 20K? How much you trying to spend on a crib? What state are you in? I can get anybody a crib with no credit, bad credit. How much is you trying to spend on a crib and what state are you in? You're not answering my questions. Y'all answering me questions, but not answering the questions I'm answering y'all. I can get you $1 million house with bad credit, no credit, automatic approval. You got 20K and trying to get a 30K. Listen, if you got 20K right now and trying to get a 300K house, I can get you that right now for a 3% fee. No credit, no banks, loans, none of that. I can get you a nice house for 300K, 20K down with a 3% fee. All you gotta do is have your 20K and be ready. That's all you gotta do. And I can get you a crib. You don't need to worry about nothing. Anybody out there watching this, if y'all trying to buy a house, bad credit, no credit, but you got the money for the down payment, let me know. I can get you any house that you want. Easy. There's always somebody poor that's hating. Like, why come over here and hate? You, CNB, you probably only got $2,000 to your name. Like I said, anybody out there that's trying to buy a house to live in, to add to their portfolio. Listen, if you got some money, you want to buy a house to either live in or add to your portfolio for like to rent out or for Airbnb and stuff like that, let me know. 3% fee. I can get you any house that you want. So no down payment assistance. You don't need none of that. As long as you got the cash, I can get you the house that you want. And I'm gonna send you multiple houses, just a 3% fee. And that's for anybody out there, any state that you in, I got you. Just be serious and ready to buy a house. If you're not ready to buy a house, don't waste my time. It's a 3% fee. And which means if, say like for instance, you know, like when you go get loans and stuff for the banks, this ain't got nothing to do with no loans, none of that. No banks, none of that. No underwriters, none of that. I'm gonna show y'all how to really do this real estate, finesse the game the right way. How is 3%? Yeah, 3% of the cost of the home. My fault, I read it wrong. Yeah, 3% of the cost of the home. So that'd be $9,000. Some game to be sold, not to be told. I mean, yeah. So that's the information. This information right here is what you would get in the FaceTime 101 Unlimited Gems. Call my bluff if you want. Get them lessons and learn how to make it your turn. Easy as that. See, when you don't know nothing, then y'all think it's fake and he's cap. But then you get the lesson I tell you, and I actually physically show you. You're like, dang. See, when you ignorant to the truth, then when you blind to the fact, you'll be ignorant to the truth. You said you in Minnesota? What part of Minnesota you in? That YouTube money must be keeping the lights on, or you just like giving out free game. That might be one of the dumbest statements ever. How much money do you make off YouTube? $0? What you trying to do? Learn how to make what? Some money? Get you some motion. Get you some business in life. I got over 15 YouTube channels. You trying to figure out how to make $2,000? I love the YouTube money. What are you talking about? It's free cash to teach y'all. Bet I'm gonna start YouTube then. That's the real game, huh? Nah, it takes more than that. Ask me questions. What y'all wanna know? Hey, where my brother at that's trying to get that crib at? Let me show you something. Hey, where bro at? You still in here? Or hey, give me a zip code. Let me show y'all how real this is. Give me a zip code. I'm talking about for Minneapolis. 553. That's Long Lake, right? Long Lake. You said 300,000. I'm in Long Lake. Long Lake, Wayzata, Maple Plain. Hold on, 300,000, right? How many bedroom? What's that? 55356. Watch this. No, these too much. I have 2 credit cards maxed out and paid on. He how a job. My last mentor took my principal. No answer. How can I personally fund this upstart deny me? What's your debt? Orlando, stand up. Hey, is otherwise Chaplin, Minnesota. I was just gonna say, hey, where's Chaplin by? Minnesota, or Minneapolis. Is it by Minneapolis or I mean, you looking for a bi-level or a single level? Bi or single? I can get you this. I can get you this right here. That house is 239,500. That's under 300,000. Like I said, 3%. What about a townhouse? Oh, you don't want that. I'm trying to find you something, you know what I'm saying? They want a milli, a milli, a milli, a milli, a milli. I don't really like that house. It's too modernized. Like I said, 3% player. 9,000 will get you. I ain't gonna lie. I can get you a house, a fat house. I'm trying to see what they want to put down. I want to show you something fat. No, it ain't 9,000 is the 3% fee you gotta pay me to find you the house. You might gotta pay 20, 30, 40, 50. But you ain't gotta go through no banks or nothing. No loans, none of that. And if you decide that you don't want the house no more, you can put it on Airbnb, or you could just rent it out, or you could just leave it as is. Just a townhouse. That's a nice little townhouse. However much down payment, it depends on how much the house is that you're trying to buy. Price differs. Yep, in the lessons. Bless. No. So there y'all go, trying to get the most for the cheapest. I don't know. If you going to try to put down $10,000 on a motherfucking $300-400 house, you gonna get evicted real soon. Cause that right there already let a motherfucker know that you ain't gonna even have enough money to pay it for it. You're still gonna be on the mortgage. Are you really leaving this up? I just got here and need the reply. What you mean? Man, I can get anybody a house with no loans, no banks involved, none of that. No credit check. Money talk, BS walk. I don't know. So I'm asking, are you going to leave this live up so I can watch it again? Of course. Make sure y'all, I already been over the time limit for this live too. I'm finna get off here, so make sure y'all get y'all questions in right now. I'm trying to show y'all something. Shout out to you for watching. I ain't live streaming in like a year. Y'all better tap in before I get off. What's cap, bro? Tell me what's cap. All right. So let me show y'all something. Hold on. This motherfucker got janky. That's all right. As long as you learned it. You will be blocked. Nobody got time to be playing with y'all. Either you trying to make some money or not. Go play with somebody else. King Hustle. Hustle for some braces, fam. 223 Mitch. Hustle for somewhere to live. You don't owe nothing but a phone that you damn near probably paying off each month. Say something else that makes sense. You a kid with no money. Or you an adult with no money. That's even worse. Y'all see this? Y'all see this crib right here? Y'all see that? This house I'm showing y'all? Fuck no. No. This is a house that I can get you without no bank for 18,000 down. What's 10% on 650,000? I'm finna show y'all something fat. $65,000, you can have this. No credit, no banks, nothing, just cash. 3%. What that say? What that say? What that say? 10% down, no prepayment penalties, no balloon payments, all credit accepted, fixed monthly payments over 30 years, 10% down, right? Ain't no subject to. You just, when you locked in, you get certain deals and links that you know people like, hey, help me find buyers. And they're like, okay. How do you take over payments? So how he takes payments is through his gaps. Nuh-uh. Y'all want to hear some unreleased music? While I'm showing y'all these, Gary need to be black. Glad you got a good sense of humor, Hustle. Straight up, we all need a laugh right now. Black me there. Listen, I'm not worried about no like sticks and stones might break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Like, it's okay. Bro, like 16. Ain't got no money. Look at this profile picture. It be like weirdos with the like. Come on now, y'all can't take them type of people serious. If you made me mad, I'm gonna say all your info. Get a kick out of hack. I'm an info. Facts. No, you don't. Ah.
I was moving 50 pounds through the city in a taxi. Calling place your order, then I'm pulling up at top speed. Becking drug mules, bringing bricks on them jet skis. Hit me with the fraud, I can help you make some free cheese. She thought you about the fuck, but I made her get up on her knees. And she bought this dick, then she know she gotta pay the fee. Clearing all these checks, hitting banks in every county. Meet the plug for another shipping in Miami. I can show you 1,000 ways how to get some paper, nigga. Wasn't rough, but I was fucked up. That's a difference, nigga. 100 pounds stuck up in her luggage. That's a shipment. How you miss out on this 100K play? Damn, you tripping. Nigga talking out the side of his neck. Had it off a nigga. Catching all these plays up in the field. Randy Moss down. 2 minutes left up on the clock. Had to cross a nigga. Thinking you can go across that line. Y'all walk a nigga. Show these niggas how to get some money pushing real estate. Got some runners working in the bank in 3 different states. My white bitch making IDs. You can't tell it fake. 100K worth of new checks. Gotta catch a chase. Send a text. Say it's all good. Come and get the taste. Fire batch. Got these phones dumping on the day to day. 36 chapters in this book. I'm on another page. 50K for this new rose gold plain jam.
Who the hell is 37? I ain't know 37. Nah, that's old, bro. What? So why? So why are you hating on, bruh? What's your excuse? No, Gary is that. Bro, y'all be funny as. Bro, y'all is funny. I gotta run that back because y'all funny. Dog, y'all funny. I'm over here trying to show y'all I can get y'all a crib. Any state, anywhere y'all live. I can get you what you need.
I was moving 50 pounds through the city in a taxi. Calling place your order, then I'm pulling up at top speed. Got the drug mules bringing bricks on them jet skis. Hit me with the fraud, I can help you make some free shit. She about the fuck, but I made her get up on her knees. And she want this dick, then she know she gotta pay the fee. Clearing all these checks, hitting banks in every county. Meet the plug for another shipment in Miami. I can show you 1,000 ways how to get some paper, nigga. Wasn't broke, but I was fucked up. That's a difference, nigga. 100 pounds stuck up in her luggage. That's a shipment, nigga. How you miss out on this 100K play? Damn, you tripping, nigga. Talking out the side of his neck. Had it open, nigga. Catching all these plays up in the field. Randy Moss it down. 2 minutes left up on the clock. Had to cross it, nigga. Thinking you could go across that line. Dog, walk a nigga. Show these niggas how to get some money pushing real estate. Got some runners working in the bank in 3 different states. My white bitch making IDs. You can't tell they fake. 100K.
Who got what? She gotta pay a fee to get it. Of course. Listen, why wouldn't she gotta pay? You invest in this, you might get your life might change. You might got some good vagina and I might like it. So I might give you a free method or two to get you rich to change life. Vice versa, you giving that vagina to one of these broke. Listen, ain't nobody you gave that vagina to yet in life put you in a position to become a millionaire. Ain't nobody you gave that vagina to yet in life helped you fix your credit, to help you get loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. Ain't nobody that you ever gave that vagina to help you get $1. So of course, if you invest in this, you're gonna be blessed. Cause I might like you and I might help you. Make it make sense. That's false. I didn't mean that. I wasn't saying you was a general statement. I mean, I don't know. But you know. Don't take it personal, wasn't talking to you. My ex-husband put me in position as he should have. She should have. For sure. Why you mad at me? Why you I did not just say I wasn't talking to you. See, see how that see that's why I don't be liking to even work with females. That reason right there. They attitudes be horrible. It was a general statement. I said I was not talking to you. Yeah, okay, no worries. Like, come on, why you gotta get slick? I wasn't even talking to you, baby. You know, there's always room to grow. I can always teach you a little bit more. There's nothing to it but to do it. You feel me? What payments? What you need to know about payments? Where you at? Where you trying to get a crib at? On my heels. Y'all be funny. Come on, who got some money and trying to get a crib? Let's get y'all a crib. Well, you said it's 18. That was for that house. It's different houses, different prices. So you can't go off one price that I said and then just think that's the price for every house. Every price is different. But it's always gonna be a 3% finder's fee. Because without me, y'all ain't gonna find these houses. Y'all ain't gonna be able to get these deals. Y'all gotta go through me. Cause they gonna whack y'all if y'all don't. Even if y'all get a chance to even, come across these deals. Cause you gotta be tied in. Yes, it was $650,000 down payment. Would have been $65,000. No banks, no credit. 65, move right in, no questions asked. Payments and everything will be worked out. These are homes in Texas too, so I ain't looking at homes in. Like you said, you got 25,000. This crib 25,000. I mean, this crib 314,000, 25,000 down. I can get you this. You know what I'm saying? With a pool in the back. Camera blurry. $25,000 down. Yeah. I'm just giving you examples of whatever state you in, I can get you in. So what's good, Hustle? Here you go. What's the latest hustle? Cleaning supplies and real estate is what's popping right now. What you mean cleaning supplies? I ain't gonna lie. What's popping right now, what's getting people rich, is cybersecurity. And I'm gonna be a buck with y'all. Right now, cybersecurity is what's getting people money. Because cybersecurity is allowing people to do the Cash App and Bitcoin load ups, the bank logs, all this cyber stuff. Not no fake checks and none of that right now, no. Getting them lows and them logs and can't say too much, but facts. Was past what? What did you think people was past? Cybersecurity. How could you be past cybersecurity? Listen, cybersecurity is a wide range of different things. Ethical hacking, all different type of stuff. How can cybersecurity be dead when it's the internet? How can cybersecurity be dead when everything goes through the internet? Your Cash App, your Bitcoin, your YouTube, your Telegram, everything's through the internet. Everything is generated through the internet. Because you do know when you put your money in a bank, that money no longer exists. There's now just a number connected to your account. It's a digital number. There's no safety box in the bank with your name on it with all your money in it. When you deposit your money into a bank, it's now a digital number, which means everybody bank's account is just tied to a digital number. There's no bank account, bank vaults in the bank with in the back with everybody names on it with their cash they just deposited. So everything is based off a digital number, and that number can be altered, it can be tampered, it could be a lot of different things can happen to that number because it's all through the internet. But you got people who wanna, go to ATMs and get over on the mail carriers and steal checks and stuff like that and create paper trails and all. There's so much going on that people will never know who and detect who. Like I said, let me give you an example. Every NBA player has a bank account where their checks is direct deposited. So just like any job, there's a payroll for the NBA. There's somebody who handles the payroll for every NBA player in the NBA, which means that person has access to the whole NBA's payroll, everybody's. So just imagine if that person was taking $1,000 out of every NBA player's payroll, and they're not going to notice. Just imagine. Just imagine working in a multi-billion-dollar company, being in HR, and one day just tired and fed up and just thinking of ways how you can make some money through this company, and you say, you know what, they say I'm the head of HR. They create a whole ghost employee. Y'all know what a ghost employee is. A fake employee. Put them on payroll, or put that person on payroll, get them like a real person, had them clocking in all day, all like they're a real employee, and paying this fake fraudulent person, and they're getting paid. Somebody was doing that at Wendy's. Because these payments on these $1 million houses are looking high. I mean, it's $1 million house. All right, look. Let me, because no disrespect to you facing east, but if your husband put you in the position to be successful or all this, you should know about all this already. You should own a home. You should know about mortgage loans. You should know about payments. You should know about this already, how it works. This is what people don't understand. I'm finna drop some gems. It's gym time. This is what people don't understand. When it comes to buying homes, if you are not paying for that home flat out cash, you're going to be paying an extra $250,000 to $300,000 on that house. That's why they give you mortgage loans to drag out for 30 years. So when it comes to making payments on your mortgage each month, you got the mortgage, you got the taxes, and you got insurance that you have to pay. And then HOA fees, housing authority fees, and all that. So people, understand this. If you are looking to buy a home, a fancy home, $1 million home, understand, if you are not going to be paying it full price right out, you're going to be paying a nice amount. If you do not want to drag out that mortgage loan for 30 years, you are going to make one extra payment each year. So which means you could pay off, instead of 30 years, you could pay it off in 7 years. Nothing in life is free. Y'all be wanting stuff, but don't be thinking it be cheap and all that. Nah. So when people be like, it's a pro to con to everything. Just put it like that. It's a pro and a con to everything. But that's just some gems. I mean, it all depends on your situation. Because you do know you can get a mortgage loan, pay your mortgages for a couple months, and refinance that home, right? Y'all listening? You can refinance that home. Once you refinance that home, there will be however much that home was. Okay, say you got a $500,000 house and you refinance the house. There will be a $500,000 primary trade line on your account, on your credit report as paid off now that you refinance that home. Now that you refinance that home, you might got 90 days to until you can start making payments that you got to start making payments. So you just got a $500,000 trade line reported to your credit report that's paid off, and you got 3 months until you ain't got to make a payment. And then you all know that Airbnb is very popular. So hey, why not put the house on Airbnb for $600 a night? That's $15,000 a month, which means you'll be making $10,000 a month profit off the house. Everything will be $5,000 a month with mortgage, taxes, insurance. That's right. Do not buy a liability. Do not buy nothing that's going to depreciate. You want to buy everything that appreciates. Tell me this. Who in here wants a 30-year mortgage loan attached to their name? Who wants to be stuck in a mortgage loan for basically the rest of their life? Who wants that over their head for the rest of their life? No one. So why not work smarter and not harder? Why not? Listen, I could teach y'all how to do this the right way. I could teach y'all some things. You hear me? Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. I just dropped some gems in this live video, and I premiered some new I really just dropped some gems. Hey man, my phone finna die, man. So I'm finna get back to work. I'm finna get back to dropping this content, making this music, making these videos. Of course, I'm gonna leave it up. Make sure y'all subscribe to the new Telegram. Only contact me when y'all payment rate for whatever services that y'all want. The Matrix code link is in the description on the video. Link is in the new video descriptions. Make sure y'all tap in, man. I'm probably gonna be trying to go live every day at night We'll love to sit down and pick your brain. You're really in-person limit gyms, $3,500 in-state, $4,500 out-of-state, $500 deposit. Once you pay your deposit, pick a date, and we set up that lesson. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. I'm out of here. I'm thinking about to work. Peace.